After coming back from a long trip, it is always hard to get readjusted. So I was super glad that I can call upon my trusty Walmart grocery pickup, and this time they seriously hooked me up. Hey guys, Kira here from 50 Shades of Mom, back to share another grocery haul and meal plan with you guys. And today I went to the Walmart grocery pickup and spent $106 and got amazing substitutions. So I can't wait to show you guys. There was one thing they didn't have and then 3 substitutions, and all the substitutions were pretty much like largely in my favor. So I was super grateful for the Walmart grocery pickup. I just got home from New York. It's always a transition, just kind of getting back into the swing of things, so it's so much easier just to go and pick up my groceries. Now I'm way late in the week sharing this than I normally would like to, but it took some time after getting home to kind of sit down with Daryl and go over a meal plan. So last week when we went away to the hotel and spent a couple of days away, they had a rooftop pool, and we were vlogging our trip, and I spent some time setting up the camera while we were swimming on the rooftop pool. Did you guys ever see that show on TLC, What Not to Wear, when they stick the person who thinks they're wearing this amazing outfit inside of a 360-degree mirror? Well, that's what happens when you're editing yourself and you're watching yourself from a different perspective. So Daryl and I were watching him and I in the pool, and we were like, yo, it is time for us to start our own little health journey. Now, our schedules are really packed. We can't like join a gym or anything, but we certainly can watch what we're eating inside of the house and start incorporating more exercise into our routine. So you guys are gonna start to notice a gradual change. We're not gonna dive right back into it, but we're gonna start cutting back on carbs and sugar. We're gonna start just eating a little bit more healthy, the best that we can. I'm Italian, I cook with cream and cheese and a whole bunch of stuff, and we gotta just start slowing our roll and taking care of our body. After what you see, when you look at yourself from another angle, you know that it's time for a change. And I'm pretty excited because Daryl and I are gonna do it together, which I think when you're doing something together like that, it's a heck of a lot easier than when you're trying to do that by yourself. So I'm actually really excited to start doing something like that. I think we can really help motivate each other. And like I said, you're gonna start to see, you know, a change in how I start structuring my meal plans. Can't go crazy, but certainly can just start at least being a little bit more aware. So let me take you down to the counter. I'll show you what I got for $106 at the Walmart grocery pickup, and then we'll get into this week's meal plan. Okay guys, so here is a quick overview of what I spent my $106 on at the Walmart grocery pickup. So not too much, just what I need to get through the rest of the week, and hopefully enough to just get me through until I go to BJ's and to Trader Joe's. So besides my lettuce, here's my little produce section. Again, I tried to restrain myself through exactly what we needed, just because some of the produce I would prefer from Trader Joe's and BJ's. So I got some of the cut and peeled baby carrots. We like to snack on them, and I use them for dinners. We got, of course, a watermelon, 1 red onion, 2 cucumbers. We got a bag of those Sunset Vine ripe tomatoes. These are really good. They actually didn't have any of the cherry tomatoes I wanted. That was the only thing in my order that I didn't get. So I'll have to grab those from somewhere else. And then the only 2 non-food items I got were 2 things of the Great Value Flushable Wipes, which were perfectly fine for the $1 and change that they were. So far this is the best deal, this Walmart one. And then I got a pack of the Walmart Parents' Choice cucumber scented wipes for Maya. I did grab some ice cream. The weather is getting so warm here. You guys, it's 82 degrees today. That's what it was at 10 o'clock in the morning while I was picking up my grocery order. So it is officially like ice cream season. And my kids love when the ice cream man comes around and stuff, but this is so much easier to just spend a couple of bucks on these and let them sit outside during the day and have some kind of ice cream. So Maya really likes the cones, and so does Daryl and Jacob, and then Mason really likes the ice cream sandwiches. So this was one of my substitutions. I asked for the Neapolitan kind. They didn't have any. They only had the vanilla, but that's fine. He likes any kind of ice cream sandwich. So I took the substitution, and then I just got the classic cones, the chocolate vanilla and vanilla caramel. This is such a great deal, you guys. There's 8 in here for $4. Like the Drumstick brand is like almost $1 a piece. So I feel like that's such a good deal for the Great Value one. So I did scoop that up. And then here are the Veggie Tops that I got. I feel like the cauliflower probably is the best. Cauliflower doesn't have so much flavor as much as what you flavor it with. I feel like the broccoli and cheese ones, if you don't like broccoli, you're not eating it. You don't like sweet potato, you're not eating it. But I feel like the cauliflower ones, I can kind of season to whatever I want it to be. So I'm hoping that those are going to work out. I'm going to do those in the air fryer, probably along with these. So I've been really craving some wings in the air fryer. It's just, it gives me that really eating out feel. You know, we love Buffalo Wild Wings. If we were to go out to a restaurant, we would get, you know, apps wings as an app. But to get it here at home in my air fryer and me not have 1 ounce of oil touch these, it just works out so great. So I picked up a thing of that. And then we had no chicken in the refrigerator, so I got a big thing of the boneless, skinless chicken breast. And then I do have some ground beef still left over from when I got that big hunk of thing like a couple of months back from BJ's, but this was on rollback. So this ended up only being like $2 and change per pound. I think I paid a little over $10 for this, so that was amazing to me price-wise. So just because it was on rollback and it was a good deal, I scooped it up. It's not going to go bad in the freezer, but I don't need it for this week's meal plan, but it was a good deal. So I got that, and I'll throw that into the freezer. We were out of ketchup, and we tried the Great Value organic kind, and it was really good. So we picked that up again. 1 pineapple for pineapple chicken this week. A thing of the tortilla chip bowls, like the Great Value little scoops. And then 2 things of Pop-Tarts. I actually didn't mean to put this one in my cart. Jacob has some, but when you do the grocery pickup app, it has like your favorites. And when I was going through just tapping favorites, I ended up tapping on this, so I don't need this. So Jake will not need them for a very, very long time. Only the little kids didn't have theirs. So Jake got his normal nasty Kellogg's cookies and cream ones. And then the little kids got the Nature's Path organic frosted berry strawberry. So they really like these ones. So I got that for them. And then here is the cauliflower, the mashed cauliflower I'm going to try. So there's so many recipes that have been shared on YouTube and stuff for really good mashed cauliflower. I just don't want to go through the whole process of making my own if the kids aren't and Daryl isn't going to be on board. If this is something that I'm just going to do for myself, then I could do, you know, tons of things like this and portion them out for me for throughout the week and stuff and just have me do this. So I got the Green Giant mashed cauliflower, cheddar, and bacon, and I want to see like if that's something that they like, and if they can tolerate this as mashed potatoes, then I'm going to go ahead and do it the right way, make big batches, and see what I can do there. So we'll see if we can eliminate some potatoes with the cauliflower rice. And then here's a couple of more of my substitutions. So not this coffee, but I did get Daryl his regular Great Value French vanilla coffee pods. He really likes these, but then I also clicked the coconut of this. You guys know I always get the Great Value coconut coffee pods. They didn't have any, so they gave me the Donut Shop coconut mocha. So I got an extra 6 K-cups, and this coconut mocha is amazing. So this is probably like almost an $8 or $9 up value, because these things are only $3.76 and these things are usually like $10 or $11. So that was a huge upgrade for me for them not having what I wanted. So that was a super bonus score. And then look, there's 3 packs of this finely shredded Fiesta blend. That is the 2-pound bag. Well, I ordered my normal 5-pound bag, that big jumbo bag that I normally order, and they didn't have it. So they gave me 3 of the 2-pound bags instead. So I got 1 pound of extra cheese for free. That is how they should be doing their substitutions. All those ones I've had in the past where I wasn't really getting upgraded or I was just told they didn't have it, this is exactly how they're supposed to do it as per their program, which to me, that makes me want to go back. because I was perfectly fine with my $3 coffee pods. But because they didn't have it to give me that would never happen if I walked in store. I just wouldn't get my coffee pods because I wouldn't have bought this. So that's some of the advantages to this that I really, really love. So that was it for my substitutions. Everything else went great. So my 2 gallons of milk, a thing of sour cream, a thing of heavy whipping cream, 4 recipes, and some coffee. Here is my lettuce. I got a thing of bread they did not have everything bread, so I got the garlic. Is this garlic? Yeah, garlic and herb, and then I have the everything but the bagel seeds from Trader Joe's, so I'm just going to baste this with a little egg wash and come back and do a little everything seed on here for our steak sandwich, because honestly, I couldn't even get Daryl, when talking about this health journey, to even cave on steak sandwich with no bread. He said that's my favorite thing in life. Like, you can't take away the best part. So when we go over the meal plan, I'll let you guys know like exactly how we're going to divide up how we're going to do this. But again, we'll talk about that when we get to the meal plan. And then I got the Chobani Gimmies. This is the sea layer strawberry and the bunch of bouncy grapes. The kids really like this yogurt. Again, super expensive, so I only got one, but it still makes them happy. So I got them that. And then a thing of Daryl's French vanilla creamer. And then last but not least, an 18 pack of my expensive eggs. So that is it, guys. That's what I spent my $106 on at the Walmart grocery pickup. And now it's time for the meal plan. Okay guys, so before I get into this week's meal plan, this is actually last week's, and I said I was going to post on my Instagram what my book looked like once Daryl sent me stickers. So I love my husband, but I guess sometimes he just misses the mark. So he did send me stickers, but he didn't realize that I go through like 25, 30 pages of stickers and decorate it with all different ones. I mean, why would he? That's like not really something I share, but I just told him to send me something springy and Easter. So he sent me 1 sheet of stickers, and they were the ones that had the 3D, like different kind of spring stuff on it. So I did put this one on there, and then I put the flower from that same page on this week. But he didn't really send too much, just because I guess he didn't understand, and really I don't think he thought I was going to ask him to send like 10 or 15 pages to decorate the whole thing. So he tried, but this is it. So I went back and decorated. I had fun ones like that said egg hunt and happy Easter and stuff. And even on the gatherings page, I even went back and added like a bunny one and a pie, and like that's little tulips and an egg by the Easter thing. So I was excited about using them, and then mad that I forgot. So let's get into this week's meal plan, and that was starting Monday, April the 22nd, and then finishing out Sunday the 28th. So on Monday, I arrived home and I was exhausted. I was on a couple of hours sleep over a couple of days because of the holiday. We were going to do leftovers. I brought home tons of leftovers from Easter, but we just decided to order out Chinese. Daryl was pulling in the driveway at the same time as we were, so it was perfect. We called out for food and we just kind of relaxed, which was great. And then on Tuesday, we ended up having the leftovers for lunch, and then I was going to do something else for dinner, do my grocery pickup and get a meal plan together, but Daryl had surprised me and had the day off on Tuesday. So originally he was supposed to be opening that day, and he surprised me and told me that he changed his schedule and took off so he could be home with us the day after we got back. So there's a carnival going on in his job parking lot, and so he surprised us. He brought us up there. We had a great time at the carnival. It was a family day. Like, I didn't even bring my phone. I took no pictures of us at the carnival, and I don't even care. Like, we just had such a good time. We ate like some carnival food and just kind of hung out, and it was really awesome. So then on Wednesday we did steak sandwich. Now, like I said, I would tell you guys how this was going to work with Daryl and us trying to do this diet thing. So it's kind of hard to start the week that I come home because it's a little crazy, like getting back into the swing of things. But I did tell him that one day a week we wouldn't be so carb conscious, just because I don't want to shock him and make him feel like we're going to be strictly living this diet life. That's not really who we are, and we are definitely going to incorporate more exercise and stuff into our diet, and into our routine and stuff as far as weight loss is concerned. But I just want to try and slim down where we can. So unfortunately, I can't start there just because, again, I can't get Daryl to bend on the steak sandwich without the everything bread. I was going to do it completely like carbless, like over rice cauliflower or something, the steak and cheese and veggies, but he wasn't having it. So that's going to be our like carb night. So we'll do the steak sandwich on the everything bread, which I do have a cooking video for, so I'll link that above if you want to check it out. And then I have to make some potato salad because I have potatoes that if I don't use, they're garbage. So I have to take care of that, and then we'll do that with watermelon. Now tomorrow's where I want to start to turn the page. So on Thursday, I want to do chicken wings in the air fryer. I feel like I'm going to use the air fryer a lot just because it still really gives you that like outside feel without feeling like you're cheating. Like nothing's fried, you're not using any oil, and it still comes out crispy like you've done that. So I'm obsessed with the chicken wings in there, and I'm going to do that with those Veggie Tots, and then the kids will have quesadillas. And then I did find some of those chicken cilantro wonton kind of dumpling things from Trader Joe's, so I'll probably make that too, and we'll just make it like an appetizer night. Daryl and I will probably lean more towards the chicken wings and Veggie Tots, where the kids can do like the quesadillas and the like wonton things. On Friday, we're going to do the Instapot hamburger helper. I do have a cooking video for this, and we'll do that with a bunch of salad. I wrote leftover salad, but that was because that was supposed to be here, but I changed things up. So we'll do a big salad here with that Instapot hamburger helper. Now, I know the pasta isn't really carb conscious, but we did find a carb balanced pasta. My mom had it, and she let me take it home. So I'm curious to give it a try and see how it is. I don't know if I can eliminate pasta from our diet completely, just because we've grown so accustomed to it, and our family is used to that at least once a week somewhere. But if I can find more of a carb balanced option and we like it, I'm all about that. So I'm hoping that this is good. Again, it's in the Instant Pot, and it's really, really good. So I'm hoping that that will work out, and we'll do that with salad. And then on Saturday, we're going to do pork chops in the air fryer. Now, I was kind of going to do Nicole Burgess's, like, she did pork chops in the air fryer. She showed them on her Insta story, but she didn't do a cooking video for it. She did a Parmesan Dijon pork chop. So I'm not really sure. I was a little nervous about the kids eating that Parmesan Dijon one. We'll see. But I thought the pork chops in the air fryer, like that crispy thing, would be more up their alley. And then I'll do that with that cauliflower, bacon and cheese mashed potatoes, and then we'll do some broccoli or something. So I don't know. I'll have to play with that day. I'm not really sure. Maybe I'll do a couple each way and see how we like it and what suits us best, so we kind of know what to do in the future. And then on Sunday, it's going to be gorgeous, and we have religion, which means we have to go to church and do our grocery shopping and all that stuff, crazy whatever. And so I think that I'm going to do pineapple grilled chicken on the grill with some riced cauliflower and then corn on the cob. So that pineapple grilled chicken is like so good. I've been making it for so long. I'm going to try and find a way to do it a little bit more carb conscious, because I feel like the marinade might be a little too sugary. We'll see. I'm going to try and play with it a little bit, but you grill the pineapple and this kind of like pineapple teriyaki kind of sauce, and you do like red onions and tomatoes, almost like a skewer, what you would have like a shish kebab, but more deconstructed kind of thing. So I don't know. We shall see. Just trying to play with what's going to work for us, being more carb conscious. Like, you know, I'm used to kind of cooking the things that I cooked in this cookbook with the girls. And, you know, that's a lot of like very heavy Italian food that I've used to cooking my whole life. I know how to cook other things, but that's not generally how I meal planned. So now I just kind of have to play with what I know and try and incorporate that into just being as conscious as we can of not overdoing, you know, the heavy sugar, carbs, and that kind of thing, and just trying to incorporate more exercise into our diet. And we'll see how it goes. Like, I'm excited. I think if we do it together, it's going to be really fun. So thank you guys again so much for watching. I appreciate your patience. These used to be like staples on Monday, and they've kind of just drifted off onto whenever I have time. So I really appreciate you guys, again, always being patient. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. If you guys are new here, again, I've been a little inconsistent on when I post, but I do put up a grocery haul and meal plan once a week at some point. So thank you guys again, and I love you all so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.